My project to eliminate all of the extraneous media devices from my life, all the video cassettes and extra hard drives. I think I have counted now that I have 12 hard drives that are not currently installed in a computer that at some point in the past I took out of computers that I had. And with the exception of one that I have found that is broken, everyone that I've looked at so far has had files of various sorts on them. Some of them that seemingly haven't been transferred along the way, and so I'm making some interesting discoveries. I'm finding photos I haven't looked at in a while. I'm finding videos that I have actually already captured from some of the tapes that I have. So that'll save me some time down the road, so that's a good thing. But it gets me thinking about the fact that really in our current state of things, we kind of take for granted the convenience of Facebook as a storage medium or Dropbox as a storage medium if you don't want to have things in quite the same public way. Or even there's an app that I installed a long time ago on my phone called Everyday Me that I have continued to update. And the thing that I like about it is that it sends me these reminders every day via email, and it says like 1 year ago, and it'll show me like a tweet or a blog post that I did, and sometimes it's 3 years or 5 years. But the thing that's interesting about it is it jogs my memory about the event that happened at the time. And some days it's really boring because I obviously I'm not tweeting and writing about things that are exciting every single day. But I'm always kind of surprised to think, hey, that was longer ago than I thought, or wow, sometimes I do write smarter things than I remember. And so it's kind of a nice memory jog. And so as I've been going through the files on these drives to see whether I want to keep them or not, it's been a kind of a fun memory jog there as well to remember places I've been. And actually, we ran across today a couple photos that apparently 10 years ago, Robin and I were on the Santa Cruz beach together, and neither one of us could seem to remember actually having been there. So now we live here, and that same beach that we were on was roughly a mile from where we live. So that was kind of an interesting revelation, and also a bit concerning that neither one of us can seem to remember that it happened. But I guess my point with all this is that we have all of these digital memories that we're capturing, and that I know of, other than things like Facebook, where you can store them and look at them again, or something like an Everyday Me type service where you've actually published the files in a place where there's a reminder trigger in place. There's no easy way to have a kind of contextual reminder, and an annual an anniversary of doing something is kind of a good contextual reminder. You can say, hey, 1 year ago this happened. And I mean, we place significant importance on certain anniversaries like our birthdays, or wedding anniversaries, or sobriety anniversaries, things like that, things that are like life-changing events. But we don't really focus on the little things. And I think it would be a really great opportunity for somebody to create a desktop or tablet application that, in addition to what Everyday Me is doing for the things that I have posted publicly, actually takes all those things that you didn't post publicly and shared them with you in a meaningful way to remind you that these events have gone on in your life. And it would be great if it would go further and maybe do a reminder the next time you take a picture with somebody, and it would remind you, hey, 6 months ago you also took a picture with this person. Anyway, product idea for somebody out there. This is a bit of a ramble, but it's kind of neat to go down memory lane and be reminded of the places you've been in the past.